I've been called a a, a, a. What's up, y'all? Me and Mugga11, your stream teacher. And whether you stream on Twitch, upload content to YouTube, attempt to cross a bridge, you are going to encounter trolls. It's an inevitability, so it's best that you're well equipped to deal with it when it happens. So I'm here to tell you what they are, how to identify them, and most importantly, how to deal with them. Also, I realized that the classic troll dolls look a lot like Super Saiyans. Class is in session. I understand trolls very well, and that's because I've interacted with a lot of them, and really if you just sit and think about it long enough, you start to understand them and how they work. So in order to know how to deal with them, I think it's best to know what's going on in their little Super Saiyan heads. So first off, let's define a troll, just so you know what you're dealing with. A troll is someone who disrupts the flow of whatever's going on. Typically, this reason is not because they're evil, but because they are bored and they want attention. Whether this is some type of family issue or they ran out of fireworks to stuff in their pants, I'm not sure. But what I am sure of is that they want to get your reaction. So typically trolls are seen in just chatting streams. They are in other streams as well, but mostly just chatting because you interact with the chat and they want to be a part of that chat and become part of that interaction. And to just say hi would be blasé, boring, cliche. So they decide to say something a little different. They get you to react in a big way. Their job is done. The most common practice of a troll is to say something that will get a rise out of you. It's the easiest thing that they can do. So they say this thing. A lot of times I can identify this super early because a troll might come into your stream, a new name, which you should know who your regulars are. A new name comes in your chat. Want to hear a joke? Not every time, but a lot of times. It's a troll. That should red flag you right there. Be ready to get him. And honestly, what I'll do is I will say, yeah, I want to hear a joke, but I've already got their name clicked and I've got my hover over the ban. Like, yeah, tell the joke. And then if it's, you know what kind of joke, I ban them. And I don't say anything after that. I don't give them any reaction at all. I just ban them. I ban them before any of my chatters can see it so that they don't have any reactions to it, because a lot of times what I've noticed is that trolls will at least come in pairs because they need an audience, just like you're their audience and they want your audience to be their audience as well of their activities. So notice that too. If you see two names start to interact and they start saying goofy things, you might want to get them out of there so they don't disturb your peace. Another thing that I see a lot is trolls with offensive usernames. And on Twitch, when people interact, like following, their offensive name pops up on your screen. Sometimes if you aren't paying attention, you'll say the name of that offensive thing. A skill that is very important to develop on Twitch is how to say things aloud inside. And what I mean by that is enunciate the name. When you see it, don't say it immediately. Word it out if it looks kind of funny. And you kind of, okay, it's safe to say. For an example, I got a troll with this name. Thank you for following I Love Genitals. And it's not super offensive. I mean, who doesn't love them? But they made me say it and I slipped up because I didn't say it aloud inside my head. I want to make this point very clear. Because a troll follows, even subscribes or donates, that does not give them the privilege to be a part of your community or view your content. Don't have any qualms about timing them out or banning them if they are disturbing what's happening inside your community. If they're not cultivating what you want to see, you're well within your rights to get them out of here. It's your community. You are the leader of that. So it's your job to do it. The golden rule is don't feed the trolls. Don't give them the attention that they crave. Don't give them that reaction that they desperately need. Just time them out, ban them, move on. Now, you might be wondering, what's the difference between timing out and banning? When you time someone out, you can give them a timeout specifically for whatever amount of time that you want them to be gone. And a ban bans them from your channel until you unban them. Sometimes before I ban someone out, if they're on a troll line but they're not disturbing it enough, I might warn someone before I time them out. Let's say they are being insulting to me in general, and I'm like, all right, one more and I'm gonna time you out. And then they cross that line, which people do. Time them out for a few seconds. Let them cool off. You are well within your rights to do that as well. It is your channel. It is your community. You are literally in your home. It's your space. Make it safe. Also, it's great to have a good mod or two. I don't like having too many mods because I think a wall of sword text is kind of intimidating for newer viewers, but I do like to at least have 1 or 2 mods in my chat so that they can deal with trolls if my hands are busy, as they typically are because I'm a gaming streamer. And the thing is, I used to engage with trolls back in the day for content. It would make things funny and I could kind of troll them back, but nowadays I just don't have the time. I don't have a whole lot of viewers, but I have too many to mess with trolls and really disturb my time. And I wish I had footage to show you of me dealing with trolls, but I honestly don't know what it looks like because typically I don't talk to them. I just see what they say, or I see a goofy name and they get banned. And I really don't have as many issues with trolls as I used to back on Blog TV, which was basically a just chatting website, if you could think of it that way. And people would just sign up and make accounts just to troll people. And that happens on Twitch as well, but it's not nearly as rampant as it is now. I've had trolls who will follow me on Instagram and say, hey bro, can you please unban me? I've watched you for a while and I like what you're doing. You know what? I don't unban them because they had a chance to not be a dickhead the first time around. But you can follow me on Instagram and you can follow me on Twitter to stay updated with me. And if you want to make sure that my video gets seen, please like this video. I cannot express this enough. Look at the amount of subscribers I have versus the amount of viewers I've had on this channel since its resurgence. So I'd really like to get this video in my channel back in the algorithm so that people can see when I make a video. That'd be dope. So please like it. And if you have any questions, any topics you want me to cover in the future, leave me a comment so I'll know what to tackle next. And obviously, check me out on Twitch. I stream every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 6:30 p.m. Eastern time, and I do Old School Saturday every Saturday at noon. And this might be obvious, but people of marginalized groups, people of color, women, LGBT, they're gonna get more trolls than everyone else, at least in my opinion. But I want to make sure that you don't take it personal or let it deter you from streaming, because streaming is a great thing. It's something I love. That's the reason why I do this channel. Keep your head up. They don't know you. It's gonna happen though. So be prepared for that. Be prepared for every type of comment possible. It's just part of the game. It'll build up calluses and you'll have tough skin. You'll be fine. There's a lot more people who love you than people who want to see you react in a funny way for their enjoyment. Class dismissed. Lil Mo Gear? What kind of name is that? How'd you come up with that name, Lil Mo Gear? I know I said, what kind of name is that? And that was probably very disrespectful.
I should have one life jacket.